Hello and welcome back to my channel. I'm Amy from AmyBeingMum. Today I have another grocery haul. This week it's a Tesco grocery haul. I normally like to go to Aldi. I've only gone to Tesco this week because we were just back from honeymoon and I couldn't really be bothered going and doing a shop, so I just did click and collect and sent Andrew to go and pick it up, just for easiness. So that's why we've gone to Tesco this week. We have tried to keep to a low budget because we've just had our wedding and we're trying to save money a little bit because we spent so much on the run up to the wedding. So this week I have spent £55.28. I'm going to show you all the things that I've bought and also go through with you my meal plan for this week. So here we go. So I'll start off with our non-food items. So this week I bought 2 of the Tesco own baking trays because the baking trays that I have just now are getting really old and dirty and they're just not cleaning up well anymore. So I got 2 new ones. They were only £3 each and they'll do the job, and it means I can get rid of the old ones. I also got 8 of the medium plastic microwave containers with lids. I'm hoping to do a little bit more batch cooking, so I thought those would come in handy. And I also got a 3-pack of the medium trays with lids. Obviously if I am batch cooking things to go in the oven, the plastic trays can't go in the oven, so I got these foil ones for that and the plastic ones for things that I can heat up in the microwave. I also got a bottle of the barbecue sauce. It's something that I always like to have in the fridge, but we have run out. I love to mix this with mayo for a sandwich and have like a barbecue mayo with chicken. So I got that. I got some garlic puree. Again, I just like to have this in stock and we didn't have any left, so I got some more of that. It's good to put in bolognese and soups and all sorts, so I got that. I got some garlic salt. I use this all the time and we'd run out, so I got more. And again with the oregano, I use this quite a lot when I make bolognese and things, and I'd run out, so I just stocked up on more of that. I got some ripe bananas. We all like bananas, so that's a good one to have in. I got some Pink Lady apples. They're a little bit more expensive than the standard apples, but I know everyone likes them and they'll get eaten, so I'd rather just get the ones I know everyone likes. I got some lightly salted tortilla chips, which seem to be pretty bashed, but it won't matter because we're going to be having that with chili tonight. The chili is currently cooking, and we're going to have the nachos with that and also some rice. I got a big bag of clementines. They're the sweet easy peeler ones for Andrew to take to work with him, and we might keep a few at home for us through the week. I got a packet of cereal bars for Andrew. He likes to have cereal bars for work, and I picked up these Tesco Healthy Living ones because they were, I don't know if they're on offer, they're just always that cheap, but they were one of the cheaper ones. I thought it looked quite nice. Apple and strawberry ones. So he's never had them before, so we'll have to see if he likes them. But yeah, they weren't very expensive at all. I also got him some bagels to take to work. He likes the wholemeal ones, and we already had a jar of peanut butter in the cupboard, which he'll take to put on those for work. I got a loaf. I got Kingsmill Tasty Wholemeal Sliced Baked Loaf. No, I didn't. I actually ordered the Hovis one, but they didn't have it, so they substituted it for this one. And I only got one. I don't know why I only got one. I should have got 2 and put one in the freezer, but never mind. So I've got that, and also a pack of 9 toilet rolls, and I've just gone for the Spring Force one, which is like their discount brand one, which is the cheapest and it does the job. So those are all my non-fridge or freezer items. Right, onto freezer items. I got a big bag of frozen broccoli florets. I also got a bag of diced onions. I actually got 2 bags because it was 3 for £2 or something like that. I can't even remember the offer right now, but it was on offer, so I got 2 bags of the diced onions, and the 3rd bag I got was sliced mushrooms. So that was my 3 bags that I got on offer, and we go through loads of diced onions, so I got 2 of those and 1 of the sliced mushrooms. I've spoken about this before, but the frozen mushrooms are really soggy, so they're not much use in dishes where you want the mushrooms to kind of stand alone. They're only really good for like to add to sauces and things like that, but I do tend to add them to like bolognese and things like that, so I got a bag of those to have in the freezer because they're so handy just to throw into dishes and you don't have to stand and wash and chop up mushrooms. This wasn't a freezer item, but it's been in the freezer since we got home. So I've just taken it out with these items to show you. It is Scotch lean beef steak mince. I go for the 5% fat, which is the lowest fat you can get. And I've gone for a 750 gram weight, and I'm hoping to batch cook with this and make 2 dishes out of it. So that is the items that I have in the freezer. Okay, now on to the fridge items. I got a big packet of Scottish chicken breast portions. I got 950 grams because like I said, I'm trying to batch cook and I'm hoping to get 2 meals out of this, but we'll see how we get on. I got some smooth pure orange juice to have at breakfast time. I got a big tub of low fat natural yogurt. On honeymoon we had granola with parfait, and I wanted to try and recreate that at home because I really enjoyed it. So I picked up some yogurt and I'm hoping to make my own granola this week. I picked up these Activia yogurts because Andrew likes to have yogurts at work, and I got an 8-pack. They are flavours strawberry, apricot, kiwi and mango, and like I said, there's 8 in a pack, so he'll take them to work. I got a big pot of Quark fat-free soft cheese. I like to have that as sort of a substitute for sour cream with my chilli, which we're having tonight. And also I'm hoping to make some low-fat soups this week. I'm thinking like tomato and maybe chicken, and I can add the Quark to it to make it creamy. I've never done that before, so I'll let you know how that goes. I got 2 packets of grated cheese. I've gone for convenience this week because it's the school holidays and I don't want to be standing prepping food for too long. So I got a pack of the grated mature cheddar, which is strength 3. I've got that to go in cheese sauce, which I'm hoping to make this week. And I also got some mozzarella. I'm going to try and do like a bolognese kind of bake, a bit like a meatball bake kind of thing, but with sausages. So I'm going to put mozzarella on top of that. I got some celery to go in my tomato soup I'm hoping to make. I got some Scottish strawberries because we all love strawberries. And I got these peeled potatoes, which is a total cheat, but I really love mashed potatoes and I can never bother peeling potatoes, so I end up not having them very often. So I thought if I bought these pre-peeled ones, then I might be more inclined to make them. So they are a little bit more expensive than buying potatoes with their skins on, but they were actually on offer, 3 packets for, hang on, I'll check. So yeah, they were on offer for 3 for 2, so it worked out, it was only £2 for those 3 bags of potatoes, and each bag has 750 grams of potatoes in it. So I thought that was pretty good actually. And what I think I'm going to do is make a great big batch of mashed potatoes and freeze some so that I've always got handy. So those are my fridge items for this week. Now, to be honest, when I bought this shopping, I kind of forgot, with it being the school holidays, that Caitlin's going to be home as well, and we're probably going to go through more food than we would normally. Not that she eats a lot, but just because she'll be having lunches and things at home. So I've been a bit optimistic with our shop. I'm hoping this is going to last us all week. I might have to do a bit of a top up. Like I said, that came to £55.28. So even if I have to spend like another tenner, it's still only £65. So not too bad. So I'm going to now show you what I am planning for this week's meal plan. So this is my plan for this week's meals. Sunday, which is today, we've just had chili nacho bowl. We've just had chili mixed with rice in a bowl with nachos and Quark instead of sour cream and some grated cheese. Tomorrow night we are going to use the leftovers of the chili and have chili wraps because we've got some wraps in the cupboard. Tuesday we are going to have cheesy chicken and broccoli bake. I'm going to make like a cheese sauce and layer up some sliced potatoes and broccoli and pieces of chicken. Wednesday I was thinking of doing a sausage pasta bake. I'm just going to make up, cook some spaghetti and cook some sausages that I have in the freezer. They're actually Quorn ones that are really nice, and chop them up and have them with bolognese sauce. And I've got some mozzarella, and I think I'm going to do it as like a bake. I'll layer it on a baking dish and put the mozzarella on top and bake it in the oven so it goes all melty. So that's my plan for Tuesday. No, it's not. That's my plan for Wednesday. Thursday, mince and tatties, so mince and mashed potatoes. And I have some frozen mixed veg in the freezer, carrots and peas and that kind of thing, and I'll pop that in with the mince when I'm cooking it so that we get our veggies in with that. Friday, I've actually swapped these two round. So with the leftover mince, I'm going to make cowboy dinner. Oh, there's someone at my door. 2 seconds. Okay, I'm back. It was one of Caitlin's friends asking if she was coming out to play. Where were we? Right, so I've swapped these two round. So on Friday, we're going to have the leftovers of the mince, and so we're going to have cowboy dinner, and it's basically just the leftover mince mixed in with baked beans, and it is one of Caitlin's favourites. And we'll probably have that with any leftover potatoes. Friday, we're going to do roast chicken dinner. I've got some Yorkshire puddings in the freezer that I'll heat up, and we'll have some chicken and vegetables and roast potatoes maybe with that. And that is our meals for this week. I hope you found this video useful. If you've enjoyed it, give it a thumbs up, and if you're not subscribed to my channel, I would love it if you'd subscribe and join our YouTube family, and you will see more of these kind of grocery haul, meal planning, home type videos. If that's the kind of thing you like to see, let me know in the comments, and I'll see you all soon. Bye!